chat. Blah, 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 blah. I like how that's just been my go-to intro. Hi, chat. Hi, OG New Kid. Your attendance has been accounted for. Welcome to the stream. Hope you all are doing well. Let's see. What has been going on today? In me life. Loki does editing. That's all I've done today. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Cause I'm on like a tight deadline for this one video I'm editing for Dogcraft. I'm like, you know, I just have not been working on it, admittedly. And I'm on a tight deadline for that. So theoretically, should I be editing that? Yes. Could I be editing that now? Yes. Did I want to? No. We're gonna play some Blazing Caves because we haven't done one of those streams in a while. Yippee! So yeah, today's just gonna be one of those yapping streams, which I'm like totally fine with, obviously. You guys are gonna like them too. So yay! Yippee! But yeah, let's just do this. Hold on, did I actually let me do this. This should be working now. Let me see. Are you gonna pop up? Or are you just gonna be a black screen? Oh, you're just gonna be a black screen. Okay, yeah, sure. Oh, it's because I didn't do this. Now you should be a... I forgot to change my thing into the... Oh my god. Yo. Hold on. Minecraft, are you gonna show up? Or are you just gonna be a black screen? There you go. There we go. Lovely. Back to the Blazing Caves world. Home sweet home, and there's Strong Turtle over there. Hello, Strong Turtle. I hope you're doing well. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, we're just honestly, doing chores and whatnot. Maybe advancement hunting? I doubt that'll happen, because I don't know. Today might feel like a fishing stream, you know? I might just want to fish today, but that's dependent on the vibes, you know? But yeah, hope y'all are doing well. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, editing. That's been going. Yeah, that's all I really have to say. It's been going. I spent literally the whole day doing that because, because of my hard drive troubles, I had to basically redo all of the footage, which is not fun. So I've basically just been like getting clips and whatnot and reviewing all of the amount of footage that I could get for that. Originally my goal for it was for it to come out like tomorrow, but I highly doubt that will happen, you know? Because is it possible for me to go through like what, 40 old videos of old Dogcraft episodes and then figure that out? Oh, probably not. Probably not, if I'm gonna be so honest. But it's okay. We're gonna lock in. Will I pull an all-nighter? Probably not, because I value my sleep, which is apparently not the norm for this community or in the event community in general. But it's fine. It's fine. Oh my god. Oh, not that. Whee! I'll just use this for now. So that we gotta make, like, this more efficient, you know? It's good enough for what we have. I don't really care too much. I do want to make this place a bit nicer. I just kind of want to get materials for that. I don't know if I have any, though. Maybe we could... I mean, I could go try to find a jungle So maybe we can get the fishing achievement to be done with, you know. Um Hello. Hi Spoon. Hey, Spoon here, Spoon here. I'm just gonna call you Spoon if that's okay. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Uh, we're just vibing on my Blazing Caves world, which is an advancement pack that adds a whole bunch of advancements. Oh, flashbang with this one. So yeah, I don't honestly know what we're gonna do. Where I'm just gonna just just walk around, I guess. Yes, yes. Hope you're also doing well. Thank you, thank you. I've been doing well. Just been editing a lot. What the? It's fine. Do you scream a lot, or are you more of a chill streamer? Because it's really late for me. I try not to. Today is going to be another one of today's plan is chill stream. And if I scream, my deepest apologies. So I will preface with that. Today's plan is a chill stream, but we'll see how it goes. Because I'm just like, I don't really know what's going on. Because it's always different, you know? I also need to make just new armor. I could wear the diamond armor, but I'm also like, I don't really want to wear the diamond armor right now. I don't even know what. Because I always fish. I can't just fish all the time. Because I'm planning on making a video out of this series, and I can't just have like 50 hours of footage just be me fishing. Coop Ghost, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Okay, I'll actually go sleep. I'll leave Strong Turtle out in the open to fly. Whee! Oh my god. Yay! Because I honestly could just tidy this up. Maybe go mining. But honestly, this is just a ton of that. Do I even have, like, is there anything I could plant at the moment? Because I would like some dark oak. I don't know if I even have any of that. Because I don't know if I got saplings from when I went exploring ages ago. I don't think so. Hold on. Let me. There's just lapis in there. Let me go see. I didn't even go sleep. That was what I meant to do. I didn't even go sleep. Oh my god. Ah, scary. Okay. Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. Hi, Trovert. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yippee! Oh my god. Hello, hello. I'm just kind of doing stuff in the Minecraft worlds, but hope you're doing well. I don't even... Like, at this point, I could just get rid of all of my eggs, because I have too many. Like, dude. Hi, Mango. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. Like, bro, I have so many. There's a pumpkin that grew. What else could I do? Oh, I could go breed up the animals. Because I've been meaning to do that. Wait, let me see what advancement I could do. Craft a bundle? Wire leather. I could do that, actually. I do have enough leather for this. Do I have string? I don't even know. Oh, I have one. Surely I have more. Surely I have more. Right. There's no way I don't have more string. If I don't, then that's sad. Because how could I not have string? I think I found a mine shaft, unless that was a different anything. Oh no, okay, we have a little bit. Oh no, okay, we have a ton. Because I've gotten a ton from fishing and whatnot. And I found a mine shaft, yeah. Okay, we got that. How do you make a bundle? Aha. Oh, that's how you make it. Humble bundle. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're just advancement hunting today. Put 4 of each type of dye into a single bundle. Put a bundle in a bundle in a bundle in a bundle in a 16 layers deep. What? Okay, we could just do the... Do I have enough to make 16 bundles? I guess. Wait, hold on. That's... I don't even think that's how you're supposed to... I've never used a bundle before. So So we want to do bundle set. Okay, so we want to do... I have never used a bundle before in my life, so we're going to figure this out. Wait, no, but I want to... What? Surely that's how this works. Right? Think? Say I always find them in villages, but I never use them. Yeah, because I'm gonna be so honest with you. I'm gonna be so honest with you, chat. I just don't use bundles at all. Wait, so you put a bundle inside of a... So all the bundles are inside a bundle. That means this one has to be in here. That means this has to be in here. This has to be in here. I don't even know if that's out. Oh, great. Wait. Oh, brother. Oh, no. You know what? We'll save this for another day. Because I'm sure there's like such an easier way to do it, but I'm just really dumb. I use bundles because I always have my inventory full, basically. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I guess I'm just still used to using like shulker boxes because for context, for those who are new, I rarely ever play survival Minecraft, so this is like the first time this world is like the first time I'll be playing in a decent amount of time because I'm in the Minecraft like event space. So if you've heard of like MCC, I'm not a roster player in MCC because I'm too small for that. But but I play in a lot of the smaller events, and those typically are just, oh, you play with this and you play these certain mini games and whatever. I rarely ever play survival Minecraft, and if I do, it's typically on like SMPs that I'm on, which is always fun and dandy. But so my so the point of that is my knowledge for just survival Minecraft in general, especially the new stuff, very limited. So like I always see, like I've seen bundles and I've seen like hermits use them and whatever because I watch Hermitcraft on the occasion. And I'm just like, cool, and I never use them. So if anything, I would just like use shulker boxes or something. Do you agree with shulker boxes? Those are better until I get to the end. I use bundles. Yeah, that's fair. I need to find a red flower. Lilacs could work. Yippee! I'll take the lilacs. I don't even know if I did that right. Here, let's go back down and see. Whee! Uh-oh. Yeah. Yeah. No, I get that. I'm just like, because I think the last time I fully played survival and like kept up with all of the, what is it, with all the updates and whatnot, it has been like cave update, I'm pretty sure. Or the archaeology one. I don't remember which one that was. Or the ancient city. Whichever one those were. Like I haven't kept up with any of these past what, 2 or 3 Minecons, I believe, or Minecon lives. So I'm very much out of the loop, but it's okay. We're exploring this together. 4 of each type of dye. Oh. Oh, each type of dye. Oh no, I can't do that. Oh, I can't read apparently, chat. I can't fucking read. Also, I'm not PG by the way. So, if anyone gets put off by that, sorry. But just want to preface that I am not a PG streamer. Um Wear leather, I can do that. That's what I actually can do. Haha. Yay. I'm a cool kid apparently for doing this now. And there's one with pants, right? Wait, hold on. Dye 16 pairs of leather boots with each of the individual colors? Oh god. Oh, that's huh. Interesting. I see. Yeah, we can do yellow pants. Why not? I'll do that. It's gonna be some weird outfit, but sure. Fashion statement. Yippee. Cool. Did I unlock anything else? No. Collect a stack of raw beef and leather? How do I not have a raw stack? Well, to be fair, I just crafted a bunch of bundles for no absolute reason. How have I not gotten a bucket of milk? Now that I think about it. Oh yeah, also, here are my dogs. This is yellow, this is blue, and this is red. Very unique names, uh-huh. I'm also in my normal skin for once. Because playing in the event scene, you get a bunch of cool team skins. So the one that I wore recently was my Sissel one. Um for Cube Champions when on, was that Sunday? On Sunday. And yeah, but now I'm in my normal one now. Shout out to Dovey and Rowan for making those skins because oh my god, they both cooked. The skins are so silly and I love them. Some creative dog names. Oh my god, I also have a horse. If you There's a horse up there. Its name is a Key because that was the stream when I was doing weird keybinds. Oh my god, that was so long ago. That was day 13 of the Mint-A-Thon. Yeah, I'll explain what the Mint-A-Thon is in a bit because Mint-A-Thon, I feel like I should explain that. This is my horse, Key. I just got 27 eggs. Hi, Key. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. And then is Stronk Turtle here somewhere? I don't know. I think Stronk Turtle went back to his wife and kids because apparently chat made up the lore for the bat. Oh no, Stronk Turtle that's our resident bat, or friendly neighbor surface bat, Stronk Turtle, based on a bit from the Inscription stream I did a bit ago. So yeah, we got a bunch of silly little animals here, and we got some lore for them apparently, which is nice. But yeah, this is Mint-A-Thon. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what the Mint-A-Thon is, it's basically just me streaming. It was supposed to be me streaming every single day for the month of May. And then one of the sub goals was like, oh my gosh, extend it all the way to June. And then we hit that goal. And so here we are on day 41, which is crazy to think about. But yeah. So I've just been daily streaming, doing Minecraft and variety and other whatnots. So yippee! Mushrooms on a mushroom island? Tame a llama. Donkey. Shears to obtain wool from sheep? I could do this. I have shears somewhere. I think. I hope. Yellow, do you know where my shears are? I guess not. It's okay. I'll have to make some. Ah! No, okay. There we go. What times and days do you normally stream? As of now, I'm streaming daily until oh my gosh, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. I stream daily at the moment because it's like Mint-A-Thon. I kind of gotta stream daily. And as for times, it's basically recently it's been around this time, so like actually not around this time. This is actually later, but around 7 to the range is typically 7 to 9 p.m. EST as of now because I like having my mornings and whatnot free. But sometimes on like event days and whatnot, like I have a few coming up and I can't say anything about that yet because they haven't been announced. But yeah, those will have specific times and days. Typically, I have a schedule that comes out on socials and whatnot, but I've just been lazy and just working on other things. So schedules is going to be put on hold for like a teeny bit, but we should get back into the swing of things at some point. Where is the wool? I thought I had more wool. Oh, I guess not. That's fine though. Dye sheet with all 16 things of wool and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Stream days are pretty random. I just kind of stream spontaneously, if I'm gonna be so honest. Especially when I'm not streaming daily at all. That's when the real spontaneity comes into play. Make horse armor out of... How the hell do I make horse armor? Oh, that's how you make it. Cool. It's gonna tell me to dye all of it, huh? Oh my god, diamond horse armor. Feed a horse everything? Oh my god. Yeah, we're gonna have to go breed 2 wolves together to get a puppy. I guess so. Alright. Where are my... There we go. Let's do... Sure, let's... Yellow and blue. Puppy, yippee. I don't have green. I don't have anything. Oh, no. Yo, sit down. Okay. You're blue for now, but your name is going to be... Sit down. Okay. Your name is going to be green until I can find you a green name tag. Actually, I should really know this. Color theory. No, okay, I'm stupid. It's still... Oh my god. Shh, ignore that. I was like, maybe for once they added color theory into the new version, but no. No. I had too many hopes, I guess. All parrot variants? 2 Bs? What? What? This video is going to be fucking insane. Kill 100 glow squids? Oh my god. Ah! Building. I think at this point in time, I'm just kind of scrounging around for materials because I don't really have much. I also just have not made much progress. Like, today is the most progress I've made in terms of advancement hunting. When we're talking about actual progress in other aspects, like, I don't know, making a house, formulating the base, I just have not done much of that. Mainly because I just like fishing. And so I've been fishing for a good majority of this. Where are you? There you go. So I've been fishing for a good majority of time, which is always fun. I like fishing. Oh, thunderstorm. Scary. Scary thunderstorm. Ah. Scared. Okay. We're fine. Hopefully. I just kind of want to... I don't even know what I'm going to do. Hello, animals. Because I think my main goal as of now has just been to try to find a village. But, hello, people. You are not welcome guests here. Ow. I remember I made this world to be like, no using sword because I need to get better at axe PvP. And so I've remembered my rule. Now we're going to switch back. I just don't know which way to go. I haven't gotten this way yet. Let's hope I remember chords, because if not, then I'm kind of screwed. I'll have to go back to the VOD. But we're at 100, 100? 110, 110? Yeah, something like that. We'll go with 110, 110. And hopefully I remember that for the future. Haha. I just haven't gone this way yet. Surprisingly. There's a ravine here. Is there anything worth getting? It's a water ravine. Taiga. That's fun. Surely there's an advancement for getting every single wood type. Right, surely. Because in this mod or data pack, there's advancements for literally anything. So I'm just like, But it's fine though. It's fine. 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 Actually, I could probably look. Where would that be? Biomes. One with the forest. Forest biome. What is this? Forest biome. Flower. Oh god. Discover every dry biome. Eye blossom. Oh my god, I need to find a thingy bobber. What is it? The pale gardens. Or whatever this is. Like, I forget. There's so many things in the game, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is new. Because I play this thing called MCDL with my brother, like, almost every day. And MCDL is basically, like, the Wordle version of just Minecraft. Or no, Minecraft version of Wordle. There we go. Where we find different, or we try to identify the different, like, blocks or items or mobs from that day. And it's just, like, it's just making me realize how much I actually just don't know about Minecraft anymore. Which I'm gonna make it my mission to like relearn all of the crafting recipes because I used to, because oh my god, there used to not be that many blocks and stuff, and so it was easy. But now there's so many things, and what? It's just been since what, update point 13 or something, where I'm just like, oh my god, there's so much. I think I've kind of lost touch with the updates. Oh, ruined portal. We'll see if I actually went this way before, just seeing as if I ever looted this. There is no thing up here. I may have come here before. Just a hunch, though. Surely. Yep, I've come here before. Okay, I just have bad memory. Is this the Silk Touch one? This is the Silk Touch one. Surely there's... Aha! Aha! There are recipes for this. Now we have so much ice for no reason. Packed ice, blue ice, and regular ice. Nice. We're getting so many advancements today. We're going to hit 200, I hope. I hope we hit 200. That would be cool. Let's go this way. Because I don't think I've gone this way before. And I really don't feel like wandering in the thing. Wait. Wait, that's the new dog. I haven't gone that one yet. Oh, I need to. Okay, I'll keep that in mind for like way in the future. Oh my god, you're so cute. See, this is what I mean. I don't know anything about the new version. This is my first time actually playing with it rather than just screwing around in the snapshots or whatever. Like, I was going to do this on 21.5 earlier, but it's just one kind of unoptimized because it's still like a fairly new update, even though 1.6 is coming out or has already come out. I really don't know. And what else? It just doesn't want to capture on OBS for some reason, which is really silly. So it's fine. Nothing for that. Probably should have crafted some armor or wore the diamond armor before I left, but it's okay. It's fine. Boop de boop boop. Oh my god, foxes! Cute. That's not cute. Oh no, the forest fire. Oh no, oh no. Oh. Oh my, oh dear. Surely, where did it even come from? Hopefully it doesn't spread. I kind of... Oh, it's gonna spread. Oh, it spread from here. I see. Well, at least we know there's a lava pool. Wait, how do we breed foxes? Because I know we can breed them, but there's a thing here. I just don't know. Wait, where is it? 2 snow foxes with sweet berries. Snow foxes. Oh. Red foxes. Okay, I can do that one. Where are they? Oh my god, there's a baby. No, get back here. Get back here. Where's your... Oh, azalea. Cool. Where's your pair? Aren't there supposed to be multiple of you? You have co-populated somehow. I don't know how. Where's the other one? Surely it's somewhere. I heard a spider. Oh, that's not fun. We'll just leave the zombie alone. It's fine. Ugh. Dude, bro, there's another baby? Oh my god. You. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I'll deal with this later. I will deal with this later. I don't need to worry about this now. Nope. Nope, we're just gonna ignore it for now. Yup. I'll come back here at some point. It's fine. I did see something, yeah. I kind of want to go down here. But you know what I also want to find? I kind of want to find the archaeology stuff. Because that's the thing I have, like, not explored in a very long time. I know I made a video about it ages ago, but I actually want to explore it for real. Especially in this world, because obviously I'm going to need it. Oh my god, there's a swamp nearby. So that's gonna be interesting. Where's the azalea tree? I saw it like here. Did I just miss it completely? Because there's the one here. Oh yeah, I did miss it. It's over here. I'm a bit goofy. It's fine though. Oh my god. Let's use this. I don't like sand. What do you mean I haven't gotten sand yet? That's crazy. Okay, I was kind of worried that I didn't bring enough food for this, but I think we're fine. Boop. I brought torches. Glorious. Not that I need them because I have the gamma mod, like Fulbright on stuff, which is great so that you guys can see and so that I can see. Spelunker. Ooh. Discover every cave biome? Really? Wait. Mining. Oh my god, I've unlocked so much of this. Holy moly. Dig through some rooted dirt so you can find a lush cave. Fall through a leaf. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I will do that. What is my choice of drink today? Water. Yum. You know, sometimes people will say, oh, while water tastes the same, they are wrong. Different brands of water have. Oh my god, there's so many tropical fish. Wait, I shouldn't dilly dally. Holy shit. Hold on. Wait. I don't. Where? You. I shouldn't dilly dally. I'm bargaining with life being under here. Wait, the fish are so pretty. Okay, we're just gonna go for it. Sure, I should have brought doors for this. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, this is a thing. Diamonds. Okay, I'll get the achievement for nice. Ow. Ouchies. Do. Nice. No, the bat died again. What is up with the bats just flying into lava? Oh my god. I can taste the clear difference in water brands and if it's tap or not. Like, there are some brands of water that are just not good in my opinion, like Dasani and Aquafina. Like, I just don't think it's good water. And then what? There's like some are fine. Like regional water, like what? I know the one in Texas is wait, I swore there it is. I know the one in Texas is like Ozorka or something, and then the one in like New England is Poland Springs, and then there's some mountain water, which I guess is technically all of them because you know it comes from some sort of springs, so water, so like mountain ish sort of scenario, I guess. But like you get the idea. And then you got the store brand water, which is also fine. But I've never like, oh my god, this cave is fucking huge. Hello? Well, I guess we're going exploring in the mines today. I did not I guess we're doing this. I'm not gonna die if I go for these, huh? Okay, we're fine. So like there's store brand water, but then there's also like the really fancy ones like Voss or Smart Water, which I'm like indifferent to. I choose not to get them because they're just expensive. Oh, sorry, spider. Collateral damage, and I see no point in buying that water when the like store brand is just as good. Maybe I should do a water taste test. That would be funny. I don't know. The Dasani tastes like if someone sucked on a bunch of nickels and spit it into a bottle. You know what? I didn't think of that description as first, but I kind of get it. That is so understandable. What are you? Is that a bog? I've only seen those in the trial chambers. I forgot they like spawn naturally. Oh yeah, because we're in the swamp. But you know what? I get the Dasani. I get that comparison. Oh my god, it's a zombie villager. I probably could. Oh my god, there's so many I need to like get armor. Otherwise I'm cooked. It just sucks that my only pickaxe is my pickaxe that I brought is what is it? I'll build with ice, why not? It's fucking Silk Touch and not Fortune like my other one. Cause that one's just somewhere. But it's fine, it's fine. Oh my god. And like Aquafina is like, oh, the fish. Oh, I know there's a thing with the fish. There's an achievement with the fish. I just don't remember what it is. I'm just trying to get all these diamonds and then we're probably gonna dip because I don't feel safe here. It's also my first time fighting a bog, which is interesting. They look really cool though. Oh my god. 30 diamonds? I don't even need this many diamonds. I have more than enough back at the base. But hey, who can say no to diamonds? Oh, there's 2 skeletons over there. Scary. And my armor is on dire need of repair and replacements. So we're just gonna chill out for now. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You have an enchanted sword? You. What? Poison arrow. I don't really need you, but more diamonds there. Kind of don't want to go down there. Is there anything worth? Did I look at the Enderman? I hope not. Oh my god, looking at the Enderman is just gonna like, I don't really want to look at the Enderman. It brings me back to like looking at the, or it brings me back to watching the, what is it? Because there was a speedrun thing where someone almost got world record. It was like a sub 6, almost the sub 630. And then they successfully beat the end, and then they just looked at an Enderman for like 15 frames or whatever. It was some ridiculous amount. I was like, bruh, there's no way. It's like the unluckiest thing ever. Which is so unfortunate because it's like, oh my god, it's so close to the world record, but still. Yay, moss. Taden Azalea. Bro, I should have brought the... Oh my god, I have so much stuff in my inventory. I can't do this. I got Iggy Azalea. Eat some glowberries? I can do that. Can bring some home. And then what else? Obtain a stack of all lush-related blocks. What the fuck? I don't have enough room for this in my inventory. Bro. I need a spore blossom. Where is it? Up there. I'll just use the ice because I don't really need ice for now. Yay. Cool. Bonk. I want to find an axolotl. I wonder. Oh my god, there's diamonds here. I'll keep you contained. I mean, it's fairly contained already, but like, still. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's fine. Yay! Oh, this is fine. Yay! 33 diamond. Oh my god, more! I did not expect. I just wanted to go find a village or something. Bro, this is great. Oh my god, we have so much stuff. Now I'm just like, if I die with this, it's gonna be the end of the world. Oh, axolotl. Bye, tropical fit. Bye, tropical fish. Yes! Okay, I'm sorry to to just pick you up as you were getting your dinner, but it's for important needs. Diamonds. If I had more buckets, or if I brought more with me, I would get your friend, but I mean I could. You know what? Let's go get your friend. No, the tropical fish. No. I need to find some iron. Because I saw some over here. Ah! I'm a professional. Yeah, there's some right here. Oh, fuck. Okay, you know what? Let's just dig straight into here and then we'll make a little cubby hole. Because I do need to make just a new pickaxe. Am I gonna have to? Oh my god, I'm gonna have to make a fucking. I'm gonna have to make a wooden. I'm just gonna have to go down the whole, like, all the levels of it because I don't have cobblestone. Oh my god. I'll need the moss. It's just I just don't have cobblestone because of my current pickaxe. See, this is why you should just bring 2 pickaxes with you. Because otherwise you'll just be cooked. I don't really need this. Okay, I need 1 more. I need 1 more. I need just 1 more thing of, Whoa! Hello! You're just kitted out. Oh my god. I just need iron. Just need a little bit of iron. Thank you. It's gonna be... Wait. Can I just break this for the rooted dirt? Beneath the azalea. Oh my god, I think I have to go all the way up to get it. Which I guess would make sense, but bruh. Okay. Have I got coal? No, I don't. I'll get the spruce saplings later. It's fine. No, wait. Because at least I actually know where some is, which is really nice. I'm just scrambling by here. You know, I should have come more prepared, but I didn't know I was going to be going mining today, so... You know, this is new. Hello, bats. I will leave you alone, otherwise a certain someone will be very upset with me. Yippee! Alright, that should be good enough. But let's see if there's a spawner there. I'm not gonna tamper with that. It is fine. Let's just go down. Doop, boop, doop, 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 doop. I don't really. Oh, actually, I should probably just get it because I'm gonna need new armor pieces anyway. So all the armor I can get would be useful. Do I remember where the hole was? No. Ah, it's somewhere over here. Yeah, because that's where I built the barrier. It's like here. Yeah, there we go. I see my stone. Nice. Oh my god, I'm gonna need to fucking make a big. Oh my god. This is so. No, my diamonds. Bro. We're just living in the trenches right now. It's crazy. All of this to get an axolotl friend. You know what? Worth. I don't care. It's. No, wait. I need. Thank you. It'll be worth. Fuck. I don't need this. I don't need this. This. Yeah, it's fine. Here, let's see. Mine a stack of diamonds. Throw diamonds at another player or mob. Mine a stack of raw emerald ore. A stack of obsidian. Time to clean your clocks. Galileo. A chest full of cobble. 10,000 blocks of stone? I could just mine out a chunk at this point. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Mine enough coal to do this. Oh my god. Animals. Where's the... Breed 2 axolotls together using... Team with an axolotl to clear up an ocean monument? Oh. Oh, interesting. I see. We're doing all this to get you some friends, Mr. Axolotl. I hope you're happy. I don't need this. I'll keep this. I don't really need the one. Yeah. It's fine. I could also just come back here eventually. It's not the end of the world. We're so back. Matt, Flyer fan, welcome to the stream. It's been a while. Welcome back. Welcome back. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's been so long. Oh my god. We are so back. Oh wait, I don't need to make... I just made sticks. What the fuck? Wait, I didn't even mean to make... I meant to make a bucket. I forgot the original objective of this was to make a bucket for our axolotl friend. Life has been doing what it does best. You know what? That's a valid answer. I can't argue against... I can't argue with that. I feel ya. Well, whether that means a good thing or a bad thing, I hope. I'm glad to see you still sticking around. Yo, Axolotl, where you at? Surely you didn't go away. Surely not. It might have. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. Oh my god, more diamonds. Okay. Now let's get the ones down here. Hopefully I'll be able to watch the streams now. Yippee! I'm glad. But also, it's like, there are always VODs. I have caught up with the VODs channel on the YouTube, which is great. Yeah, because there were some VODs where I accidentally leaked stuff, which was oopsies on my end. Luckily, it wasn't too noticeable, so then it was like not a big issue, but I still have to edit it out anyway because it's just like, But you know, it still was fine. So we've caught up with the VODs channel, which is always nice. And yeah, I'm just glad to be streaming more consistently now, even though like streaming a lot has also been kind of overwhelming. As you can tell, I've leaned in for more of the like chill streams, if anything. Um, which is fine, of course, but like, I'll just get rid of that stuff for now. But you know, it's also just it's a lot, you know? Need to save some points to make you play a horror game? Oh my god. Well, to be fair, axolotl, 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 yellow axolotl. Yes. Okay. Now we can get out of here, go home, and then breed these axolotls. Oh my god, and then we can go, oh my god. Now we can go get the thingamabobber, which is the fox. No, not the foxes. What is it? The thingamabobber. I'm the wolves. The new wolves. Is this the area I came up from? I think so. No, it was by the lava thing. Now that I think about it. Oh wait, this is a whole water. I didn't even fucking realize. Huh? Okay. Sure. Yeah, I didn't even realize. Oh my god. Where did I come down from? It honestly might have been from there. But yeah, it might have just been from there. I'm gonna actually build up here so that we can actually get one, those diamonds, and then two. Where are the diamonds? Oh, they're over here. No, there they are. So we can actually get the diamonds, and then we can also get the achievement for doing the thingamabobber. The God, I can't think of words today. The roots. Yep, that's what these things are. But anyways, before I got sidetracked, I think we do have horror game on schedule. Because I am going to play Fears to Fathom at some point. I've just been kind of chilling on the more like extravagant streams for a bit, just because like I need a break. It's like obviously I'm still gonna stream daily because it's like I want to keep the streak alive, but I'm also just like this is the I need to just like calm down for a bit. Aha, there we go. So maybe like later this week, next week, we'll get back into accomplishing some of the sub goals and the channel point redemptions and things like that, which will be fun. Do. New chapter of The Mimic came out. Me and my friends have never been more confused. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's promising. Surely I can just... How do I get this achievement? The fuck? Oh, I did. Nice. Alright. I believe home is this way. If it's not, then I'm dumb. But it's fine. Oh. Burp. 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I didn't bring a shield with me. It's fine. I can craft one, though. Because luckily for me... Oh, that was the wrong hotkey. Ah! Luckily for me, I kept an iron. So, I have yet to finish the Mimic. Because I know one of the follower goals was like... Because since Mint-A-Thon has been a thing, I've also made follower goals just because, like, why not? I think it would be fun. And one of them has been to finish the Mimic. I don't remember what goal that is, but it's one of them. But either way, I think I'm gonna finish the Mimic at some... Oh my god, there's a child. Oh my god, there's more! Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I thought if there was gonna be a third baby zombie, I was gonna just like run away, bro. I did not want to deal with all of that. Anyway, I saw a little pupper. I saw one of the. Where did you go? Oh my god. Cute. You're coming home with me, buddy. No, don't fucking die! No! Bro. I get you're like man's best friend. You wanna like protect her and stuff. But you can't do that if you get blown up by a fucking creeper on your first day. Oh my god, that would be devastating. Oh my god. But yeah, mimic. That's a thing. Yippee! Wait, I need to kill a rabbit. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, we're fighting mobs together. Just the dynamic duo we are. But I think finishing the mimic is something that. Oh my god, there's so many mobs. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. It's a bit dangerous. But yeah, mimic is something that I do want to finish at some point. Don't know when though, cause I have like other commitments and streams and whatnot. Obviously, considering events and things. Yeah, there you go. Very nice. Here you can have. There you go. You're fed. All right. I believe home is this way if my navigational skills are where they should be. Have to find strength to play that whole game again. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I think I don't know when that'll be. Might do it with viewers again, or I might do it with just like friends, depending on like when everyone is free. Cause scheduling has just been a pain in the ass to do, and it's been annoying. Cause one, friends, they're all in different time zones, and like, you know, I stream so inconsistently where it's like, who knows what's gonna happen, you know? But we do have a Fears to Fathom episode. Why are you in like basically full gold? I thought I was tweaking. I was like, is that bamboo? But no, it's just a skeleton in 3/4 gold. Which is not like bad by any means, but rabbit. Come here. I got nothing from that. I thought that would give me an achievement, but I guess not. Oh well. Sorry, rabbit. Oh my god, more doggies! Yay, that took 5 things. Yay! I'm just collecting dogs. Yay! Oh my god, there's so many mobs. Guys, don't die, please. That would be sad. I don't want any of you to pass away. Especially when I've just tamed all of you. But yeah, it's just like I have a ton of stream stuff because one, Minecraft events. Because since it's Pride Month, we're doing charity events and things like that, so I already have that scheduled for some weekends. I can't like, or I had them scheduled because I played in 2 this past weekend. Although one of them wasn't a charity event. Cube Championships was just the debut event for the creator roster, which was really fun. Happy to have been invited. That was super duper fun. But and then what was it? Challenger trials. Oh my god. Nice. Get him. So like Challenger trials, that was one of the charity ones. And then yeah, just a whole bunch of other things that I have planned on the sidelines that I can't exactly mention because otherwise I get in trouble. But they'll come out on like you know, they're getting announced at some point, and I've gotten lost, which is bad because yeah, we got things shooting at us now, which is not good. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Where are the? Why did I go out that far? Wait. Wait, no, it's this way. Oh my god. You know, we'll just go across this ravine, I guess. Bruh. I'm worried about the skeletons. Animals, please don't die. I need to find the beacon. Where's my little makeshift beacon? It's somewhere over here. There's one. There should be 3 of you. Where's the... There's one. Did the other 2 just fucking die? Okay, there's 1. There's 2. Oh my god, I found it. my little makeshift beacon. Oh, there's the 3rd one. Has saved me more times than I expected. But you know what? I'll take it. Oh my god. And then there's other like sub goal things and whatnot that we gotta do. Stampy's Lovely World, but with Mint. Oh my god. If I had the amount of creativity to do my own version of Stampy's Lovely World, I'd be like set. Honestly, I'd be so set. I was thinking about rewatching the entirety of Stampy's Lovely World, but that is like 800 episodes, and I don't think I can watch that much Stampy in like the span of a few days. There's one. But I rewatched some episodes recently just because of nostalgia, too. And, you know, it was very silly and goofy. It's like, oh my god, brought me back to the old days. 3! Yay. I need names for all of you. I'll just name... Actually, I should just name them after the colors, because we have yellow, red, green, and blue here. I just don't have the colors for everyone. And we just have a bunch of random stuff here. Oh my god. Wait, I kind of want to mine the diamonds and then see how much we got. Because surely we'll get the diamond achievement. Right? Like, how could we not? I love Stampy, but that's One Piece levels of commitment. I know. This isn't gonna be satisfying at all. This is just gonna be like just a random pile of diamonds. This is more than the amount of diamonds I had on Dogcraft, I will say. And I got this all on my own. Hopefully we get like a decent amount. I'm hoping for at least a stack. Surely, right? Because we got 47. Yeah, we should be fine. But yeah, that is... Because what? One Piece is like 1,100 episodes, I think? It's like 1,000 or 1,100 episodes. I don't know. All I know is that it's a lot. I have never watched One Piece because, yippee, we got the stack. But I typically like to watch things in full and just like binge all of it. I don't like waiting because I like to think I have a ton of patience, but then sometimes I like, oh, my patience runs thin very easily. And also I don't mind spoilers for anything of that matter. So whenever I watch something, it's like, oh, I don't care if like I know the so and so like fucking dies or whatever. I just don't really care about spoilers. I don't know. That's probably just a me thing, but yeah. But I just have not decided to touch One Piece because I know my friend, she was trying to watch One Piece and then she was watching One Piece and then basically yeah, it took her 4 months to catch up, I'm pretty sure, which is like insane for any show, to be fair. So maybe in the future, but for now, I just don't have the time nor energy to dedicate to watching One Piece. Wait, how do I get this? To another player or mob? Oh, I'm gonna have to wait until night, aren't I? Like, I can't just throw it to you. That's what you get for not accepting my diamonds. Okay, whatever. I'll wait for like a zombie or something to try to pick it up. I'm pretty sure they can. I don't know if they can pick up diamonds, but surely they can pick up stuff. I don't know. When waiting on a new season when anime is coming out, I usually wait because I hate waiting in suspense for a week. That's fair. Yeah, I do that with like a ton of shows. So there's like some shows that I've watched, but I've like yet to finish because it's just like, oh, I don't really want to wait because I don't like have cable or anything, so it's just kind of me waiting around until it goes up on like streaming services or whatever. But you know, or like when my friend tells me about them, and then they're like, "Here, watch it." I'm like, "Okay." Like I just don't have the patience for that. Always told myself I never watch One Piece because of the episode count, and then a coworker talked me into it. I'm only in the 300s though, and I need to get back into it. That's fair. I will say this. I still say the same about Dragon Ball. See, like I've heard of all of these animes and shows like that, but I just have never watched it except for Violet Evergarden, and chat has given me so many recommendations at some point. Like the list is on growing. Because we've got a good amount of suggestions for like different shows, movies, books. Actually, not books, because I don't think we are not avid readers in the community. Food, and then games, and the list is just on growing, which is very fun. Yet to watch Violet Evergarden, it's very good. Highly recommend it. I think who was it? Was it Mango? It was someone who like talked about it because I brought it up and they were like, "Yes." And the way they described it was a heart-wrenchingly sweet. I think that was how they described it. And yeah, that's like a pretty accurate way to describe that sort of thing. So if you cry, good luck. I'm gonna rewatch it again, and I know it's gonna make me cry because I am a sucker for sad media. You know, emotions. It is on my list though. I highly recommend. Highly recommend. Because I just have not like I haven't watched an anime since. I think it was just because like my cousins told me to watch, and I was like, okay, fine, and you know, I watched it, and I still rave about it. So, you know, yay! I need to. I'm just gonna collect all of these and then put them in the enchanting spot because I literally just like don't know what to do with them, and I need to clear up some space up there for fishing, whatnots. Watch the silent voice for the fourth time and it still makes me cry. If I think the first time I watched, what the first time I only watched it once. I think when I watched it for the first time, I watched it with my cousins, and I don't like crying in front of other people. So it's like, oh. But if I watched it alone, yeah, I would have just like sobbed. So I might just watch it again and then see what happens. Because I almost did. I felt it when I watched it like a while back. And you know, I want to rewatch it because it's been, what? It's been like 4 years. So yeah, it is very good though. I'm an emotionally stunted crybaby. Used to cry my eyes out with Barnyard. Oh, movie is so peak. I do agree. I do agree. Um. Oh, this is okay. This works. Boop. Nice. I'll just put that there, and then I'll do like. I'll just put another chest where that is. Honestly, I know there's like a ton of movies that there are so many movies where people are like, "Oh my god, this movie is peak. You should watch it," and I'm just like, I have not seen many mainstream movies if I'm gonna be on. Oh my god, I have too many. We'll figure out a different way to store these. It's fine. We'll just make more chests. It's great. It's fine. We'll just make more. We're gonna rearrange everything, by the way. This is just me being. This is just really scuffed storage management because there frankly is none. But Persona 4 remake got announced. I'm hyped. Ooh, interesting. I'm not a very good gauge for if a movie is good or not. Me neither. I'm not like a movie hater. That's probably just because I have not watched nearly enough movies to be like, okay, yeah, this movie objectively sucks. But like there are some where you can tell, okay, it's bad. I don't like calling things. Oh my god, I missed one. I don't like calling things bad because then I feel bad. But it's like there are some where you cannot deny that it is just a poorly made film. I can't think of any at the moment because my memory is sometimes bad, especially in context of like media. So this is a key example of that. But I don't know, I just oh my god. Then I could just put this back where this is, and then I did not need to go through all of that. Okay. Back to square one, basically. I'm really like, people will hate on a movie that I thought was fine and kind of liked, and I will not understand why it's supposed to be bad. Exactly. It's just like I just don't watch nearly enough movies to objectively say, okay, yeah, this is bad. But sometimes I understand though. Sometimes I will watch it before looking at like reviews and things like that and be like, yeah, it's kind of mid. But I don't think there's been a movie that I've ever watched that I like truly hated. Sure, there are some movies that I found like boring and stuff. And granted, when I take everything I say with a grain of salt, because I am not a movie watcher. I will preface that. I do not watch movies. I should watch more, but I just do not. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not on Letterboxd. I don't know. I don't look at IMDb. Oh, wait. IMDb. Whatever the fucking thing is. I don't look at those ratings. I don't really care. I just kind of watch things to watch things. I remember watching Napoleon and that movie was horrible. But I love watching objectively bad movies with people and joking around. Fair enough. I hated Napoleon. I thought that was a good. Wait. I thought that was like a well-rated movie. Am I wrong? Hold on, let me look it up. I'm curious. Because I've heard people talk about it. It's not Napoleon Dynamite. That one. I thought that was. Oh. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind. It is a 2-star on on Google. Oh, it's not historically accurate and it pisses me off. Oh my god. I could imagine. Oh my god. Yeah, that makes sense. That cuz what? I don't even know. Hold on. I'm going to read the Wikipedia page cuz this is what I do when I watch like see movies and things that somewhat interest me, and like instead of watching them I'll just go to the wiki page and read about it and read the plot summary and then call it a day. And then if it really interests me, then I'll watch it. Like that's how I ended up watching Sing 1 and Sing 2 again cuz I rewatched it cuz I watched it for the first time when I was little, and then I like saw clips of it on TikTok or something. And I was like, let's fuck it, let's rewatch it again. I'm bored. Why not? But yeah, wait. Oh yeah, cuz I remember seeing a bunch of ads about this movie. Huh. Oh. Oh, I see. Reception. 58% on Rotten Tomatoes. Her. I, I don't know. I've never watched it. I have no opinions. I have no opinions. But if it's not, but I do know enough about French history to be like, ooh, ooh, if it's not historically accurate in that sense, then it's ooh, that's not good. Because if you're gonna make a movie about history, at least to make it somewhat accurate, you know? Movie tries to condense his whole life into 3 hours. Yeah. Like, I think some movies can do what, what is it? Which is not a good thing. That's fair. Because you can only talk about so much in the length of a movie. And even then, 3 hours is fucking long. Like, there's only so much you can put into it and still have people be engaged. Which I guess kind of failed because it did not get good ratings, from what I saw. But like some pieces of media do it well ish, I would think. I think Oppenheimer is a decent example. I don't know. I forgive me. I have not watched Oppenheimer nor Barbie. Um, even after all this time, I have not partaken in Barbenheimer at all, and it's been what, like 4 years since then. But I don't know. My brother said it was really good because he watched both, and he said it was good. So I trust his opinion. Um, but I don't know. It's just things like that where it's like you gotta have a decent understanding of history to be able to write it in a coherent sense, and then two, just good writing in general for a mainstream audience in order to pull that off, which very few films tend to do. But it's covering his personal life and his military career. Oh. And it doesn't mention the war in Spain, Napoleon's first campaign in Italy, or the Germany campaign in 1813. Yeah. Yeah. You just because I read the brief synopsis, not the synopsis, but like the little blurb that Wikipedia gives you, and it was basically like focuses on his wife question mark, which I mean it's fine and all, but it shouldn't be the main plot if the movie is about Napoleon, you know, the fucking most just one of the most uh infamous people in French history, I guess. I don't know. I need to freshen up on my French history. I have not admittedly done that in a while. So I forgive me if I miss a few things, but you know. Both of my friends did Barbenheimer opening weekend. They were both good. Oh, that's good. I still need to watch those. Do you? I don't know. There are some movies that I've watched that I genuinely cannot remember anything about. Be it because my poor memory or the movie is just not being very memorable. That's fair. I mean, it also could just be both because I also feel the same way. Where is my fishing rod? This would be a good fishing topic. Yeah, ha ha ha. This is a like when we get to the yappy portion of the streams. This is when I go fish, and then we'll just figure it out from there. Cause I like fishing and just talking about whatever. Yay! Oh, I should sleep. So yeah, I think it's like Oppenheimer pulls it off really well because I know it's a 3 hour film. I guess. I don't know. I've also, like I said, never watched it. Don't exactly know. I don't know too much about it other than it was, you know, a biographical film about Oppenheimer. So yeah, but I think it did really well because it got a bunch of accolades, which is nice. From the Oscars a few years ago, I'm pretty sure. Um, so yeah, I don't know. My brother's been begging me to watch it, even after all this time. I just, maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. We'll see. Oppenheimer is my top 10 favorite movies of all time. That's what my brother said. When he watched it, he was like, peak movie. One of the best films I've seen. I'm like, oh, that's big talk. Oh, hello, chicken. Where did you come from? You can chill, I guess. I've yet to watch it. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Me and Goop Ghost are on the same page. Oh my god. But I watched a few films where, you know, I think the most amount of films I've watched in like 1 year was in my fall semester of freshman year, where I took this film class. It was like an intro to film class that I took for like art credit or something. And also because I thought I wanted to be a film major at the time. So I was like, oh, let's take it for the requirement. And that was like the most amount of films I've watched in like the amount of films I've watched in that semester, which was what, like 20 or so films, was more than I watched in the previous year, if I'm gonna be honest. And there were a ton of good ones that I watched. Some of them are like really like classic films, like Singing in the Rain. That's, oh my god, I love that movie. And then, uh, what is it? Citizen Kane. That's just like a classic film student or like media literacy film, which was good. I will say it was really good. And then a more recent one, not a more recent one, but like more recent in comparison to those two was Moonlight, I believe it was called. Hold on. Let me look it up. I'm going to miss multiple casts, but yeah, Moonlight. I watched that one for that class and that was really good. I really liked that. Social Network, obviously. Social Network is just peak. Honestly, one of my favorite movies. I've not watched it in a while because I rewatched it for this other class I took for like this media course that I took. And we got to write about a random movie, and I was like, I want to watch. One of the ones that were picked was Social Network. I was like, let's write about Social Network. So, yeah. And then I don't remember what else we watched, but those were like the memorable ones for me. So, highly recommend. Gonna play Xbox with friends, so we'll join another time. Good night, everyone. Thank you for joining the stream. Glad to hear you've been doing well. Yippee! Have a nice night. When I get together with friends and watch the MCU movies in chronological order, it'll take a while, but it seems like it'd be really fun. Ooh, interesting. My friends have been trying to get me into Marvel for so long, and I just don't want to. I think the only right is Guardians in the MCU. I think. Yeah, okay. Guardians in the Galaxy is the MCU. I think I've only watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Not 1, not 2, but 3. And that is the only film in the MCU that I have watched. Because my friend, she really wanted to watch it a bit ago when it first came out. And I was like, you know what? Fine. It was either that or the Mario movie. And I was like, sure, why not? So she had to explain to me like basically all the little bits, but it was good. Probably would have been better if I, was an avid fan of the franchise, but I think from an objective point of view, I thought it was good. Granted, did not know what I was watching. So, oh. Only watched the first one, but I've seen clips. Yeah, I see a ton of clips for like just random movies and shows. And I'm just like, sometimes I'll watch them, sometimes I don't. Like some animated stuff. I really am a fan of animated movies. Like, oh my god, how can I not mention Spider-Verse? Spider-Verse is also really good. And I'm excited for the third one to come out whenever it comes out at some point. Like, I would rather wait, like, what, 5 more or so years for the animators to, like, work on it and get adequately paid than just have a movie rushed to come out like this year or something, you know? Um so that just gives ample opportunity to rewatch Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse, but So those movies are really good, and I guess you could count those as part of the MCU because it's Spider-Man, but that's like the only High Strong Turtle. Welcome to the stream. But those are yeah. That's like the only bit of Spider-Man I've watched, if I'm gonna be honest. One show that I haven't seen clips of the Lost from is Common Side Effects, and it looks really good. Oh, interesting. Haven't seen Across yet either. Oh, I highly recommend it. Or I mean, it is like a kind of like a part one to a movie, I guess. That's what I'll say about it, just not to like give any spoilers, but like you can tell it was meant to be a lot longer than what it like the time or the screen duration that they released it to in like the box office and just on streaming services because of just animation times and just like distributors being like, oh, the movie has to be in this length. Granted, I don't know anything about that, so I could just be talking out of my ass here, but I don't know. But I recommend. They're both really good movies, and I have high hopes for the last one, or presumably the last one. I don't really know though. What else? There's also just like a ton of Disney movies that I have not watched or have not watched in a long, long time. So like all the princess ones. Have not watched Cinderella, Snow White in a while. Princess and the Frog. Uh Little Mermaid. I haven't watched many of the classics. Or like Lilo and Stitch or Hercules and things like that. I just was not a Disney kid, although I was obsessed with The Lion King, and only the original one when I was younger. I have not seen the other movies, and I kind of disregard them because it's like I just like the first one, which is fair, but it's like you know. And then what else have I watched? Mulan is really good. Have not watched the second one, but I've like seen enough clips to get the general idea of the plot, and I feel like I don't need to watch it. And Tangled was really good. I think also just like a peak film. Um, and what else? Yeah, when I was younger, I was not a Disney kid, as you can probably tell. And like not really Pixar either, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I don't know. Saying there's a lot of Disney movies that I just haven't seen, and they keep making more and more and more at this rate. I don't know if I'll ever get around to it. That's fair. Never watched Lion King. Lion King is really good. It used to be my favorite until I watched like Spider-Verse, because it's Spider-Verse. How can it's just good. Um and other things like that, but it's really good. It's like one of those classic Disney films that yeah. The only Lion King franchise that I've seen was Lion King 1.5. Oh, there's a guy. Surely I get a trident this time, right? Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. See, like this is I like disregard the other films in the franchise. No trident. So sad. Like I disregard the other things because I just don't want to watch them. I think the original one is as perfect as it is. I think that part or that era of Disney really was like the best era of Disney. Because I just think 2D animation is spectacular, and it's unfortunate that we don't get too much 2D animation like in that form anymore, which is fair enough because like new technology and things like that. I get it. And also 3D animation is also really cool, but I also just miss the simpleness of not simple, but like you understand what I mean. I miss that era of Disney, I guess. I don't know. More of a DreamWorks person guy. Oh, that's also fair. DreamWorks did come out with a few bangers. I cannot blame you for that. Miss 2D, Real El Dorado is my favorite. Wait, I've heard of this. Have I? I don't think I've watched it, but I have heard of it. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Oh yeah, I have seen. I have not watched it, but I've like heard of it. It seems good. Huh? What other things from from DreamWorks that I haven't seen? I'm gonna be so honest. I have not watched Shrek, nor How to Train Your Dragon, nor Puss in Boots. I just have not watched much DreamWorks stuff. Assuming that it was, yeah, that's all from DreamWorks, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay, I'm pretty sure. I'm not mixing up animation studios. I hope not, at least. But when you see movies like Atlantis, Iron Giant, and Treasure Island, I don't see how they can just throw away 2D like they have. I know. It's crazy. I've only seen the first How to Train Your Dragon. I think I've again, I've seen clips and like edits and things like that of Hiccup and like Toothless and like Astrid and things like that. So I know the general plot, but I've never watched the full film. Maybe I'll watch it at some point. I don't know. Maybe I could just do a stream where I just put all of chat's recommendations on a tier list and then I rank them. That could be funny, actually. Would take a while because that's just gonna be a lot of media that I have to watch, but but yeah, I've not watched admittedly many movies, but I think I am more of a fan of animated films, especially like 2D films and things like that. Of what was the era called, like the Disney Renaissance or something like that? I could just be very wrong, so I apologize if I spread a bit of misinformation. But it's like, yeah, I do miss 2D animation because 3D animation is. Oh, what the? Oh, we played for 100 days. Cool. We played 100 days of Minecraft and we got 212 achievements. I'll take it. It's not on pace for a world record for a Blazing Caves 100% speed run, but you know what? It's good enough for me. We're taking the scenic route to this. They just came out with a live action How to Train Your Dragon. It seems like it could be good. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I think I did hear about that. I saw a clip or two of it. When it comes to live action stuff, I just think the original one tends to be so much better. Not to say that live action can't be good, but there have been more fails at live action than successes, I would think. Or from the pieces of media that I've seen, like Avatar: The Last Airbender, for example. That one was kind of a flop because, I mean, it wasn't the worst. Or like the series. I mean, the series. The movie, that was just, we don't speak of the movie. The like 2020, the early 2021, not 2020, the early 2000s movie of Avatar: The Last Airbender. We don't talk about that movie. The Netflix series, slightly better, but I still think the original series is like peak cinema. Not cinema, but just like media of the what? The early 2000s. What else? The live action Mulan was really not good. I've watched like a few clips and I just could not deal with the editing. I'm so sorry to the people who edited and made that film. I just could not deal with it. I'm so sorry. And then the live action Lilo and Stitch, that one was just also not great because it completely deterred from the original meaning of the film. But I'm not a film critic. This is just my POV as a watcher of the film or watcher of clips of the film and me reading the synopsis. But like, just things like that. Feel the same. I don't really understand the need to make a live action when you have more limitations of what you can do. Exactly. Looks really weird. They changed so much from what I heard. Yeah. Exactly. Because I mean, like, I get why they want to make live action things from like old Disney films and like books and other pieces of media. I understand it because it's like from a marketing perspective. Sure, you play on the nostalgia factor and then you get people who want to like watch it and there's desire for it because people like the franchise that the live action is going to be based off of, which is fair. But you're also setting yourself up for failure unless you really, really blow it out of the water. Because the things that they're making live actions of are already just like really popular and really good pieces of media. So there's no reason to like try to remake that with live action. Because one, you have so many limitations by doing things in real life in comparison to just like animation, because animation, the possibilities are endless, you know? Just like IRL stuff, it's like, oh, you can only do so much. And then you're setting yourself for low expectations anyway, because how good could a live action be, you know? It's another problem I have with some movies. They mess with source material so much. Really compare Miss Predator and Home for Particular Children. Tim Burton butchered it and I refuse to watch it. That's fair. Yeah. It's like, bro. Like, some of them are fine. I just don't really engage with live action things. So if I want to rewatch it again, if I want to watch, like, Avatar The Last Airbender again, I will. I've rewatched it like 6 times already, and I will do it again because it's just a good series. And will I ever touch the movie or the Netflix one? No. Because I think I watched the first episode of the Netflix live action thing. I just was really bored. Because they're trying to fit in a 3-season show that has like, what, plus 20 episodes into 8 like 1-hour episodes or however long it is. It just was not gonna bode out well for them. I'm sorry. I kind of knew that it was not gonna like, it wasn't gonna be great. And I think I yeah, just from watching the first episode, I knew what I needed to, you know. I had my expectations. And this is not the fault of any like the actors or anything like that, but it's just like the writing and how production went, I would think. Like, the actors are fine. Like, obviously I don't really care. But it's just, oh my god. And like, that's the thing. You also get the perspective of like being a consumer of films, but also if you dabbled in a little bit of video editing or just a little bit of post production. Not saying I'm a professional in the field. I make silly Minecraft videos. But like, through learning editing, you do learn like what's objectively good and what's objectively bad, and then when you watch things it's like, oh, this is not a great choice. So on that front, it's also not the best. That's just my 2 cents in it. I'm also just a really big fan of animation, so I don't really touch live action stuff um in general. But so that's just my biases that I will preface it with. not preface, but like, you know what I'm saying. Another problem with converting animation to live action is casting. Not that I care who gets casted, but some people seeing so much controversy on something makes me want to avoid it because I've already seen so many comments annoying them. Happened with The Last of Us, Little Mermaid, and even knew How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I mean, some of the criticism is valid because it's like, yeah. Um, but it's also like I just don't engage in film or like certain fandoms that much in terms of that. So I really do not know much about it. So I'm not going to discuss it that much, but I understand. I do understand where people come from with those sort of discussions. Sometimes it's valid, sometimes it's not. I just don't know much about it to really add more commentary on it. Oh my god. But yeah, I remember when I was younger, I really was like, I'm gonna one of like the things I was really a fan of, aside from watching cartoons, was like thinking of making cartoons and making shows and things like that. It's because like you gotta put your creativity somewhere. It's like a little bundle of energy, just like bouncing off the walls. You gotta put that energy somewhere. And I was like, the way I did that was through video editing. By video editing, I mean using those templates that were on iMovie oh so long ago. That was how I got my start into video editing. But it was also like, oh, what if I made a show or like a cartoon and things like that, and my friends and we would write stories and read them out and just be like, oh my god, what if we can envision the how this would be like made, and like we could draw little, like we drew storyboards without knowing that they were technically called storyboards, you know? And sometimes in the back of my mind I'm like, what if I went to school for animation? Wouldn't that be cool? Because I'm in school for STEM right now. I'm like a bio and like a psychology major in school. But it's like, what if I went the other way and just went to art school? I don't know. That would have been cool. I can't draw for the life of me, but I think it would have been cool. The extent of drawing I do are my really weird thumbnail sketches and storyboards for some videos. Used to have so much creativity, but it's been snuffed in my old age. That's fair. Yeah, I think this is like just being a content creator. That's how I get my creativity going, because it's like I don't get to do that from or because of school. I just do it because it's a hobby. So this is how I like streaming is where I can just like relax and just sit around and talk with chat and things like that, which is really fun. I like doing that. And then YouTube, that's where the creativity happens, because I get to make videos, which is always nice. And it's just like I'm still grappling with the idea of storytelling through YouTube videos, because it's like, oh, the videos I used to make were always like let's play esque sort of videos, but now the trend is not the trend, but like the more videos that are appealing to the common audience is like story-ish time videos. Like, I don't know, Unstable Universe is like the big one that I can come up with at the moment, and lifesteal and things like that, and other SMP esque videos. I don't make those types of videos because Dogcraft, which is the main SMP that I'm on, I'm in a few others, but I can't really talk about them because, yeah, announcements. But I'm in a few others, and it's just like I don't really make those videos because my style of videos is like more hermitcraft esque, and I don't know. I want to experiment with videos. I don't know how to do that, but we'll figure it out. That's just a fun thing to figure out. I had a story in my head that I wanted to make into a webcomic, then since it's 2017, I've just let it stagnate. Unfortunately, I feel that. Yeah, I do understand. That's like happened with a bunch of videos that I wanted to make, and then I just kind of let the idea fizzle out. or they're just kind of like sitting in my vault of recordings and like content ideas, or like in notebooks and things, because it's just like I I can have an idea, but the executing it well, that's just the different thing. Like, it's one thing to execute it and make it into a video, but to make it into a good video, that's what I'm like grappling with the idea with. Cuz it's like I want to make something that I'm proud of, but it's like, oh, I just don't know where to start. And I think that's a bit daunting to me. But it's also just not something I've ever done before, so that's obvious as to why I'm like kind of about it. So I guess that's why it's like, oh, I watch Minecraft videos. One, for entertainment, and two, for inspiration. Not that it's just like outright copying the video, because like that's just straight up plagiarism, which is really bad. Don't do that, chat. Obviously. I hope you all know that. But it's like, oh, you can get inspired by these creators and their way of telling stories, and it's just like, oh, I could do that just in my own little unique way. Figuring out where to start is the hardest part for me, and then I get overwhelmed and give up. Yeah, I get that. Especially with streaming for a long time, because streaming was never something that I fully intended on like doing. You know, because I started on YouTube for quite a few years, like a year or two. I was just solely doing YouTube, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just click post, because I made a video and I was really hesitating on like posting it, and this was back in like 2019 or something. Yeah, I know. I'm old. I've been on YouTube for way too long. Um but yeah, I was just like, fuck it. I'll post a video, and then I posted it, and now I'm here. Same with streaming, because streaming was also something that like streaming was something I never intended on doing, but then I had a Twitch and everything, and I would like lurk in streams occasionally, but then I was like, let's actually try streaming. And so I was just like, fuck it, and I made the announcement posts and everything and everywhere, and then look at it, here we are now. Although there were periods of time where I would just go on hiatuses, because it's like, one, school's always been my number one priority, obviously. But then, you know, coming back from hiatuses, it's like kind of scary, because it's like, oh my god, what's gonna happen, you know? And it's like the fear of pressing the go live button, the fear of pressing the post or upload button. That's a bit daunting, but sometimes you just gotta take the attitude of like, fuck it, we ball, and just wing it, I guess. That's what my thought process was. That's why I'm doing a Mint-A-Thon. The Mint-A-Thon was something I came up in like, was an idea I had back in January or something, and then I didn't think about it until the end of the semester, which was like a month or so ago. I was like, fuck it, we ball. So I came up with the whole idea in 2 days, finalized everything, and then boom, posted it, and now we're here, still streaming 41 days later. Which is always fun, you know? I'm just like, ah. So sometimes starting is hard. Starting is what the hell am I saying? Starting is the hardest part. But once you do it, it's like it gets easier, I would think. Cuz I'm going to be so honest, I used to like hate the idea of like sitting or like pressing the go live button, because I was just scared of it. But then now it's like, oh, I get to look forward to like, oh, I get to stream at this point in time. And then I guess I just click start go live, and then I just sit around playing video games. Streaming is just hard to keep up with for me. I'll stick to it for a few weeks, then I'll just end up stopping for a few months to like work up the energy to start again, which is where I'm currently at right now. Ah, that's fair. Yeah, I had a bunch of those, so I get it. Shiny, welcome to the stream, Amir. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh my god. That's also like going back off of that with the shiny thing. I am generally like in real life like off camera, I'm a very timid and like shy person. I'm not one to like go up to random people and be like, "Hey there, let's do small talk." Small talk is my worst enemy. I fear. Small talk is just the worst. But with being in the event community, I think I've gotten better at that because it's like you're constantly meeting new people due to like being teammates and things like that, or just meeting mutuals. So I think I've gotten better with that online, which is good because it translates. It's not really, not exactly, but it kind of translates to just being offline and just like talking with people IRL and things like that, which is nice. It's definitely not the same in any aspects, but it's definitely gotten easier, I would think. I feel that hardcore. Yeah, introverts, let's go. I would say I'm a social person, but man, do I hate being in social situations. Oh my god. Nah, that's fair. Like concerts or just like really big gatherings, I just cannot do. Like school dances and things like that, I just did not like them. So I just didn't go. I was like, I just don't care enough to go to a school dance and then just like stand around for a few hours just doing nothing when I could be doing very much other useful things. So it's like, am I sad that I didn't get to experience like prom or things like that? No, not really, because I kind of chose not to. Also, it's like I just did not want to pay money, like an exorbitant amount of money for a ticket and like an outfit and things like that. I just spent the whole day, I just spent the whole night just chilling in my room. And then my friends who were at prom, they ended up calling me because they were bored. And I was like, that's why I didn't go to prom. I'm just like, but good luck, guys. Showing showing off my new dance called the stand and stare. Ah, yes. My favorite one is the stand and just like look aimlessly around. That's my favorite one. Or the stand and pretend to look at text on your phone when in reality you're just going through the same 3 apps and just scrolling and going through the same apps over and over again. That's my favorite one. Cuz I think I can be social, but when like I'm with people I'm close with. Cuz it's like the whole introvert, they open up when they're around people they know well or they're comfortable with, so you get to see their quote unquote true personality. That's kind of what that is for me. But you kind of just see that when I'm on stream anyway. I feel like I'm more of an extrovert, but I just have social anxiety, which is hell of a combo when you need social interaction to recharge but can not bring yourself to bother anyone. I feel that. I'm not an extrovert, but I feel that so hard. With the cup of drink in your hand and the other hand in your pocket, honestly. Honestly. I get that so hard. It's crazy. Like, you can tell when I do event streams, you can tell, like, sometimes I'm more on the quiet end as opposed to, like, me streaming now. Because, like, I've just been yapping the whole time. It's been 2 hours. We're still going strong ish. I don't know. I say that. I'm like, I might end soon. It is getting late. So, like, I'm just yapping, talking to the chat. We're just vibing, right? And then when you look at another stream of me in an event or something with people I don't really know, or like with people I haven't talked to before, it's just like, oh, quiet most of the time. Unless it's like one or two people that I know on a team and I'm like, yeah, cool. Pretty sure you talk to chat more than your teammates in event streams. I mean, sometimes that's true. Sometimes that's really true. Um, I think it's like, yeah, it's just one. I'm trying to. streamer, I gotta talk to chat because I feel bad if I ignore you guys. But sometimes that's just the nature of event streams. But then it's also like sometimes I just don't know what to say to my team because it's like, oh, sometimes the vibes are kind of off, especially in the beginning. Um, Especially when we've like not talked to each other before, or it's just like, oh, we haven't done team practice or things like that, which sometimes happens, sometimes doesn't. It's fine. And then other times the team clicks really well, especially like over time, especially when we haven't talked to each other. We're just like getting through that awkward phase, and then like one or two games in, we're just like bantering. Those streams are really fun. But I don't think I've never had like a bad team, you know? I've never had a team that I didn't vibe with. Sure, I've had teams where I had lots of fun in comparison to like other teams where we just didn't vibe well because play styles are different or whatever, which is obviously fine. Everyone's different, but I've never had like a bad event team. Like every person that I've teamed with, I would team with again, whether it be in the same event, different event, with the same team, different team, or in like a complete shuffle of like event team and then like the event itself. So it's like, you know, yeah. I hate the awkward phase of meeting new people so damn much. Agreed. Yeah, that's why I hate small talk. Like, how do you like when I met my friends for the first time on like just in general, whether it be like in the event community or just in real life, I see people just navigate a conversation so easily. I'm just like, how the hell do you do that? I don't know what to say. The weather's nice, isn't it? Oh, don't even get me started. How's the weather been? How's the weather been? God. It's like I wish I had that capacity to just like, oh, immediately think of what to say and just like keep a conversation going. Because if you couldn't notice, my friends called me, one of my friends a while back, she said, she told me, you have like, when you're playing a game, you know, when you have those NPCs and you have the dialogue choices, it's, she was like, you're kind of like that, where you have just like 20 default responses ready to go. And I'm just like, what can I say? That's so valid, or the fair enough response, or the lol response is just, you could use that for pretty much anything. But then again, you can't say fair enough to every single text message, because that would just get kind of, you gotta spice it up a bit. You can't just be dry like that. So I just, if you couldn't notice, I just have the same like 20 or so responses on repeat. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I just don't know how else to, you know, do that. It's been so long that I have no idea how I managed to make friends before, and I don't know how to make new ones. Yeah, I get that. Because there's a lot of people that I know, but I haven't managed to bridge the gap between like being acquaintances to being friends. Or like online, it's like being mutuals to being, you know, friends, to being like closer friends, you know? Friends to where I can be like, okay, yeah, here's like, I can just talk about my life and things like that. I have very few of those. Wait, I can't say fair enough after every message? I guess not. That's what I've learned. Basically, just the soundboard loaded with nonsense. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Oh my god, it's just like, I don't know how do you talk to people? I don't know. I don't know how you do that. Cuz I've always been the type of person to not have like a big friend group because one, that makes me uncomfortable. Two, I'm also just like, I'm the type of person to have very a few amount of friends, but those few friends are very, very close. Like, we could be considered siblings at that point. That's how close we are. Like, my IRLs, like, we are very close. But there's not like this one gigantic ass friend group that some people have, and I'm just like, how do you manage that? Like, what if there's just beef between like one or two people, then the whole thing dismantles? Which I guess so. I guess that's how that would work. I don't really know. Friends come with time for me at least. Most of them were because we were forced to see each other every day. I also wouldn't say I have one friend group I bounce around. Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm just like I just kind of talk to people, and then if they like me, then we will slowly build that friendship. Basically, need someone to adopt me and get me to hang out until I'm comfortable enough. Yeah, that's how I made a good amount of my friends. It's just the classic trope of the extrovert, quote unquote, adopts the introvert. That's how that's how I made my friends. And it works. I will say it works. But yeah, the proximity thing, that's the proximity and like the familiarity, that's how most of your school friends, I would say, become actual friends. Which makes sense. Because like if you're gonna see someone every single day and like you know who they are on like a surface level, it's like at some point you're gonna go talk to each other, you know? And then if you become friends, great. If you don't, that's fine. Acquaintances it is. So I get it. This is also something I learned in my social psych class last semester, which is very interesting. Like there was the unit about like attraction, but just in the sense of like platonic and romantic attraction, and just like how people make friends or become friends with people. And I'm just like, I know all of this, but it's cool to learn it in like a scientific esque manner and just be like, oh, that's why. Does it help me in making friends? Eh, I don't know. Maybe, but it was interesting to learn. You've been fishing for over 30 minutes? Ah, fishing. It's fine. The worst part is when you stop going to school and then they start to fizzle out. Yeah. I don't really talk to anyone I was friends with in school. I just have online friends at this point. Yeah, that's fair. I think it's just also because, like, we don't have the same schedule anymore. So everyone's just busy. They're going on with their own lives, especially, like, we're post secondary or, like, just after high school or after secondary school, wherever you are. Um, it's just like, oh, because you're not seeing each other every single day anymore, it's harder to keep up with those friendships, especially because we don't have the same schedule anymore. Everyone's so busy, they're doing different things with their lives. But I guess it just takes effort from both sides of the friendship, or all sides of the friendship, just to be like, okay, we're maintaining this. And sometimes you grow out of friendships, that's fine. It just happens, you know? Then you'll make new ones, and it is what it is. Friendships come and go. And sometimes they'll just like fizzle out, which is obviously fine, but it is sad. So I can't really deny that. Being quiet is just so much easier and less stressful. That's fair. Hi crafting. Welcome to the stream. Meow. I don't know why the lurk command didn't work, but thank you for the lurk. I don't know. I need to fix the fucking the things, but whatever. But thank you for the lurk. I do agree. Oh my god, a cat. Speaking of cats, I need to get a cat in this world. I just haven't found a village at all yet. Can I keep it? I don't know. Is it I don't know. You don't gotta ask me. But yeah, I think that's what I've learned over the please. I I'm not saying no. I'm just like, you can do what you want. I've always wanted one. I mean, I don't care. You don't need to get permission from me, chat. I don't know. But yeah, I think for me it's just like I think I've gotten used to being alone. Not that it's like a sad thing, because sometimes being alone is nice. You know, you just get to like chill out. You don't gotta worry about drama or just like pettiness in a friend group or things like that. You can just vibe out and do your own thing. Especially in college, that's where I've like truly embraced the idea of like being alone. Not in a bad way, but just in like a self care form of thing. Not to say that like I don't have friends. I do, both IRL and online, but sometimes it's nice to just like take a walk for yourself, go eat lunch by yourself, and just sit around on your phone. You know, you don't have to engage in any like talking and things like that. So sometimes that aspect is nice, but you're gonna go AFK? All right. Sounds good. There's a difference between being alone and being lonely. Exactly. Exactly. It's also just like healthy, I think. It's just like being able to be comfortable with being alone and being comfortable with the thought of, you know, not having other, not being dependent on other people in terms of like, relationships wise, whether they're platonic or romantic. It's just like sometimes instead of going out, I just want to sit around and watch Minecraft videos for the evening. Is that too much to ask? I think not, but other people may say otherwise. I want to be alone, but not by myself, if that makes sense. I guess so. Yeah, I've heard that saying a lot. I can, yeah, that makes sense. Because it's like you want to have a community, but it's like, oh, you don't want them constantly hounding around you. Because I think that would just be too much. But it's always nice to have people where they support you and you support them. It's a two-way street. But it's also healthy enough to be like, okay, we don't have to talk every single day and every single minute of our lives. We can do our own things and then still like be comfortable with the fact that we are still friends, because that trust is bound, is like just there, I guess. I don't know. Why are we're getting so introspective in this stream today? Introspective? In, introspective? I don't know what the word is. Either way, we're getting very reflective, which is also nice. But I get it. Like, yeah. I don't know. I think it's like joining the event community and being like, oh yeah, I actually have to socialize and make connections to progress and to like, you know, be known, I guess, in the community. That's like how that happens. But then in turn, you get friendships out of that, which is a good thing. But it's like I have not socialized this much in such a long time, and it gets very overwhelming at some points. Oh wait, chat is supposed to be stupid. I forgot. My bad. Yeah, we gotta get back on our regularly scheduled program. Oh no. But nah, I'm kidding. I do like just talking about life and things like that. Because it is nice to just think about it, Think about it and talk about it. Especially with like chat and things. So, it's just nice. I mean, it makes sense for this sort of stream. I've just been sitting here fishing for, what, like 40 minutes at this point. To be fair, I've sat around and fished for like 3 hours before on stream, I'm pretty sure. So this is not a new occurrence. Fishing is just the classic uh talk and fishing is just the classic talking activity for me. Because realistically, I could go on MCCI and fish, but, what are you even fishing for? I'd like to think I'm fishing for tropical fish because one of the advancements I need to get, it requires me to get a stack of every like fish I can get. So like cod, salmon, puffer fish, and tropical fish. The only one I need left is tropical fish. I don't even know how much we have actually. Let's go figure that out. But then also a mending book because I think it would be funny to get a mending book before I get one from a villager, even though it's mainly the argument of which comes first, the mending book from fishing or the mending book from a villager. That's the game we're playing. Wait, my wings are done? Like food wings? I'm gonna assume that's what you mean. Unless it's like, because there's two ways I could take that, like cosmetics and like, oh my god, the wings are crafting or whatever. But then also like food. Probably food. That makes more sense. With other kinds of wings, I don't know. I play Minecraft on servers where there's cosmetics, okay? Don't make fun of me. Actually, you guys do that enough anyway. Whatever, continue. Continue your daily scheduled program of making fun of the streamer. Whee! So yeah. Because what? It is... Oh my god, there's so many. I'm gonna have to do a lot of this off stream when I like record the video, aren't I? So where's the fishing one? Like all the fishing one is down here. Collect all 22 of the common types of tropical fish. Oh dear god. Breed two axolotls together. Oh, I could do that. Skewer drop. Oh, I didn't do that one. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this eventually. Kill 100 glow squids. Fish out all types of items. The last item is bamboo. We are not in a jungle. I'm gonna need to do that at some point. And then we have master angler. This is the one I'm trying to get. Collect a stack of all 4 types of fish. Tropical fish is just hard to get here. There's nothing tropical about this place at all. Actually, let's go. Where am I going? Let's go breed the axolotls. Because then we can get at least one more advancement today. Burr, burr, burr. I'm drinking water. I can't use my... Oh my god. Okay. Hello, dogs. Where are the axolotls? 1, 2. I will... Is there anyone coming to the... Wait. I'm like paranoid. Oh my god. We're fine. I'll make them a nice little swimming pool. For now. I'm gonna make like an aquarium for them. Eventually. Because, I'm not cruel. Actually, let's just do this for now. This should be fine, though. Yay! And then let's breed 2. Oh my god, I have to breed them with, like, actual tropical fish. Oh, brother. Oh, man. I have to breed them with, like, Okay. Um, you know what? We'll do this another time. We'll go advancement hunting some other time. Like for real. Even though we did a bit of it today. Come on, Mint, you can do it. I have to go back to the other. I have to go back to the lush cave and then get buckets of tropical fish and then come back here and then breed them. That's a lot of work. So we're gonna go keep fishing. Because I like fishing. Wee! Ah, home sweet home. The fishing spot. Try fishing IRL. Should that be the first Mint IRL stream if that ever comes to fruition? A fucking fishing stream? I can't even imagine what that would be like. Yes? Oh no. I don't even know how to fish. I don't even know if I would ever do IRL streaming. Probably not. Because I don't ever plan on, like, doing a face reveal. Not that you need to do a face reveal to do IRL stream, but, like, it would be marginally easier to do it if you did face reveal. Just in general. But, oh my god. It would be funny. It would be funny. When is the day 22 video coming out? The plan is next week or in the next 1 or 2 weeks. That is the plan. Because that was the video we were editing yesterday on stream, actually. We were trying to rough cut a bit of that. We got to like, what, 20 minutes into the video, I believe. And we still have like 3 hours of footage to go through. And by we, I mean me. Yay. So it's going to come out eventually. Not like tomorrow, because I think that would just be crazy. But it'll come out at some point, I swear. I promise. Pinky promise. Stream editing on your alt? I mean, I could. But sometimes it's like, oh, I forget about editing. And then I just like go on to do other things. Which I guess is the point of streaming on my alt, because like then it'll actually get me like focused on editing. Hi, Zebra. Minty McMintyson. I guess. Hi, Zebra. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah. Weren't you in this area like a couple days ago? I'm always in this area. This is my fishing spot. We've been sitting here for the past like 40 minutes just yapping about like random stuff and just fishing. I am 24 away from a stack of tropical fish. Surely there's like an easier way to do this, but like, I like fishing. My internet is coming out? That's unfortunate. Good luck to your internet. Give me a moment. Oh, dear God. Does Zebra not know about the fishing lore? I don't think so. Because there was the one stream that we did, which was the so-called chill Minecraft stream, but then everyone was just in fucking VC. And we played Color Shuffle like halfway into the stream. So there was that one. And we were also fishing at the start of that stream too. So, like at this point I should just build a fishing deck, huh? Because I'm in this area so much. I might as well. Half of my Minecraft streams are just gonna be me sitting in this one fucking spot. That's gonna be like a third of the Mint-A-Thon highlights video. It's just gonna be me sitting here. I'm back. Yay! Welcome back. I hope your internet doesn't cut out again. Knock on wood. Damn voice crack. Shut up! Also, no, I don't know about the fishing lure. I was only in BC that one time you were fishing. Well, and JJ was trying to get me to give him, oh, I see. Right. Right. Yeah, I do remember that. There's really not much here. This is just the designated fishing spot. This is pretty much it. Whenever I want to yap about random stuff and I'm on here, I just sit here and then fish. That is pretty much the lore. We don't have to bring up the JJ incident. Yeah. At this point, there's so many just like silly moments where I'm just like, yeah, yeah, fair enough. And that was the only time I talked to Mint. Yep. First interactions. Horrible first impression, I know. I mean, it wasn't the worst. It's definitely very silly. A lot of like the first impressions I've like had like with other people in the community have been like on streams and things because just events and whatnot. And the fact that so many Discord servers exist where people can just sit around in VCs and yap. Oh, hello. Oh, copper ingot. Bro, it's almost becoming night again. I've just. Oh my god. Wait. There we go. I've had a few bad first impressions. Oh god. It's technically Mint's fault since if she wasn't streaming, none of that would have happened. To be fair, I told them that I was streaming. I think if this was the stream that I was. Oh no, actually, no, it would be my fault. Because if this was the stream that I'm thinking of, I told people to join VC and then people soon followed suit. I'm pretty sure that's the stream. So yeah, technically it was my fault. My bad. My fault, gang. My fault. But I like to think I'm good. I think you're good, Zebra. You're fine. Like, I don't think I've had bad interactions as far as I'm aware. Just with like any people in the event community or just in the community in general. I'm like very chill with people. I don't have beef. Um because it's also like I just want to talk to people and meet new people. Because I'm not the social butterfly, but it's also just nice to get to know people. Wait, there's a bed right here. Why am I running down? What? I mean, that isn't like that bad. Yeah, that's fair. I just randomly found a TikTok of you a few months ago. I legit don't remember my first impressions of you. Oh god. Some of them were in like an event where one teammate would refuse to talk to us and tried to talk to other teams more and get annoyed when they didn't. Oh, interesting. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's like that, especially in like really sweaty tournaments and things like that. Or when like you're not teamed with anyone you know. Which like you shouldn't do that anyway. You should try to talk to your team, but it's like I understand. Would I do it myself? No. But, it wasn't sweaty. It was an April Fool's event. Oh, that makes it worse. That actually makes it worse. Never mind. Because an April Fool's event is supposed to be a silly for fun event. That's what most events are, actually. Except for things like, I don't know, fucking funny wars, which I will not touch ever. I don't plan on it. Um, but yeah, supposed to be a silly, goofy event. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think I've ever had any like poor team experiences, which is a good thing. I'm very glad that that hasn't been the case. Like I've enjoyed all the teams I've been on. There are some that I like more than others, but it's like, yeah, this person is also very beloved, so I was like extra disappointed when they acted the way they did. Ah, that's fair. That's fair. My wings are really good. Well, I'm glad. Yippee! Do they have any specific flavor? Or is it just like a plain chicken wing? I gotta know. I gotta know. We're gonna bring the topic to food because it somehow always comes to food. Barbecue? Oh, very nice. I don't know if I have a like a favorite sauce. I think hot sauce is good. Um, also ketchup. Also like barbecue sauce and ranch. Ranch is just like a very I think it's a staunchly American thing though. But I think it's making its rounds around the world, maybe. Hi Strong Turtle. Hope you're doing well. You're just vibing. What the fuck is this fire prod? Okay. My laptop just shut off for no reason. Uh-oh. That's not good. I feel that though. My laptop has been going through the ringer. The TV static thing happened with my computer again when I opened it this morning and I was like, what the hell? So that's been fun. But it's still going strong though. Because I'm using it right now to read chat. Because sometimes I wish I had like a second monitor, but like the way I have my setup right now is actually just fine. You know, it's not like sometimes it's annoying, but like for the most part, it's like chill. Yay! It's like the way I read chat is just like I have the stream manager on my laptop just on the side here to my right, and then I'm just like at this point I'm just like not even looking at my screen anymore. I'm just like turned to the side and I'm just reading chat directly. That's how I'm doing this. That's like a little quote unquote behind the scenes. I think it would be fun to just upload random behind the scenes things to like a Patreon or something, or like a Discord server and things like that, where it's just, oh, here's what my streaming setup looks like, or here's the editing timeline for this video and like my thoughts behind it. Because something new I've been doing this year is doing like reflections on videos that I edit because I just think it's fun to think about it because sometimes it's like, oh, there's problems with um that I experienced throughout editing the video and then it's like, oh, sometimes it's good things and just like how I would do certain things different that I never really took the time to really reflect on. And so we're doing editing reflections this year. And so far that's been going well. And as the same with like event reflections, just thinking about what I could have done better, how the team went, and things like that, my thoughts on the events, and just really things like that. So maybe it's like, oh, I could post those someday. Because they're not like bad or anything. It's not going to be anything where it's like, oh, I'm just dogging on an event for no reason. Because all the events that I'm a part of and all the events that I'm like in, I love all of them dearly. They are very lovely events, and I'm so lucky to be in the position where I can get into events. But it's just like sometimes I enjoy teams better than others, which is fine. That's just naturally how it works, you know? But I just do silly little reflections on them here and there. Um, and it's like, you know, really silly and fun. So I think if I were to ever like do a Patreon, that would be one thing I would offer. But I don't know. Could be fun, could be silly. Do you have a favorite team? Do I have a favorite team? Hold on, I need to see like what my teams have been because it's been a bit. Because I think as of now, I've done, if we're just counting like custom events, because I've played in like one MCCI thing, which I was just like, okay, the team was fun. I just don't really like MCCI events because sometimes they get a bit too sweaty, and I'm just like, eh. But that's just like a personal preference, obviously. Also, I don't really play MCCI competitively. I just kind of play parkour and call it a day. But favorite event team? Let's see. Favorite team? I don't know, honestly. Probably Clicks 4 was a good one with me, Sea Dog, Hits Hunter, and Blue Blueworm. That was a really silly team. I love that team. And then same with Violence Calls, which was with me, Sea Dog, Comet, and Mid, or Comet Caffeine Stars and Medieval Knight, or Mid for short. That was also a really fun team. What else? Challenger Trials 9 was also really fun with me, Lils the Dragon, Kipper, and Kai. That was also a really fun team. And then, I don't know. I think those are all like, I'm just gonna say all my Clicks teams. Because Clicks, I think, is my favorite event that I've played in. Just because I like the games, all the games, and the event itself. It's just so well polished for it being on the smaller end of things. Um, and also just like the team making is just decent and things, and I just really like Clicks. So I think that's my favorite event that I've played in, and then also like where my favorite teams have come from. Granted, one of them was a 4-stack because Violence Calls was a 4-stack. But like the Clicks 4 team with me, Sea Dog, Blue, and Hits, that was really fun. And then me, Speedy Blue, and Swift for Winterland, Oni Game Nights, and Clicks. That was also really fun. So I just like Clicks. I miss Clicks. I wanted to come back so badly. But it's okay. Creepy deserves his break, obviously. Every time I think about getting back into events, I just keep not doing it. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, this month in particular has just been super heavy with events because one, it's Pride Month. People want to do it for, they want to raise money for charity, which yippee, very fun. And then also it's like the beginning of summer break. So people are now starting to host more events. More events are starting to go off break. Some are going on break. And it's just like summer is a very busy time for events, which is fair. Do I think I'll be in the event scene forever? Probably not. I'm going to be honest. Probably not. I don't see myself being in the event community like a year or two down the line. Maybe I could be wrong. I could very well be so wrong, you know? But I think events for me are more so just like a streaming thing and not necessarily like a YouTube thing. Obviously, I'll make videos on certain events that I really enjoyed and like on a really particular team or if like I won um and things like that. So if there's something really notable about an event, I'll make a video on it. But a good majority that I do, they're just like silly streams, you know? And I have the VOD up, the streams are there. All fine and dandy. And I'll make shorts sometimes. Although those shorts don't do as well. Although the Chamber Trials ones did really good. But, you know. It's just like, yeah, I don't know. I just kept applying and then somehow got lucky. But I also cannot like just call it luck. It's also just the fact that I've gotten to know so many people, and so like vouches and things like that really help a lot. Um, because that's just how the nature of things go, because it helps with background checks and things like that. Which is also kind of annoying because it makes the barrier to entry for getting into the event scene harder. But yeah, I don't know. Listen, I'm still frankly new-ish to the event scene myself, even though it's been like what, a year at this point. Oh my god, it has been a year. Cause what? Chamber Trials 1 was my first event, and that was in like, yeah, that was like on the 10th or something. Oh my god, that's crazy. Bun me. Hi Mango, welcome back. Sometimes it just kind of feels like if you're not there for a while, you just kind of stop existing. I get that. Yeah. Because sometimes it's like, if you're not well known in the community to where it's like, oh, you're like an active member in like multiple rosters, then sometimes it'll feel like if you go on a hiatus and then you come back, then it's like, hello? And then you're just like knocking on the window, being like, hello? Anyone there? So I get it. I completely understand. Because it's not just like an event community thing. I think it's just like a thing in any community, for to be fair. Um, Granted, I don't really know because I don't really have much experience with that. The event community has like been the first like content community to where it's like, oh yeah, I'm a part of a thing, you know? Last prod. Fuck. I want, just give me mending. I would like mending, please. But yeah. So it's like, obviously it's good to take breaks, but sometimes it's, you gotta keep the momentum going, otherwise it's gonna feel like you fall behind, which is something I've not necessarily experienced myself, um but stuff I've seen, like, with some people going on break and things like that, which is fine, obviously, but this just kind of happens. But it's not necessarily anyone's fault, that's just kind of how it goes, I think. Granted, take my opinion with a grain of salt. I never have experienced anything like that with like going on break, especially in this context to where, you know, you're in events, because I'm in the point where I'm like, oh, I'm in events like on a bi-monthly, monthly-ish basis, which is surprising to me. Like, I don't know how that happened. But, it's just, yeah. But I can't believe it's been a year. Like, that's crazy. And to think if Ranitor never sent me that email all those months ago about MC Survivor, which was this thing he used to run before Chamber Trials, I would not be in the situation right now. So, uh, 2024 was a year ago? I believe so. That is correct. I need to check when my first event was. Oh. Yeah, cuz mine was Chamber Trials 1. That was like my comeback to content, cuz I was on a hiatus at that point and I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure, it'll be the first stream in like 2 weeks, like a month." And then that was my first event, and then I like kind of 2024 was like slowly building up my event portfolio with Chamber Trials and then Challenger Trials, with being my first couple ones. It was more than a year ago, I think. Oh. Wait, what was your first event? I want to know. I'm curious. Because for me, it was Chamber Trials and then Challenger Trials. And then I joined the Clicks roster. And then I joined Skirmish and then Cube Championships most recently. It was Blissful before they did the split. Oh, I see. Oh, wow. Wow, that was ages ago. Oh my god. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, before getting to the event community, I knew nothing. I did not watch any events and things because at that point in time, I was not watching like MCC or anything of that nature. And then, you know, being in the event scene now, it's like, okay, I know more of these events and I watch them more. Mainly because my friends are in them, but also sometimes it's like, oh, I want to watch an event because it's an event. I only knew of events because of one guy. Hashtaggy? Of course I know who's Hashtaggy is. Like I know of so many people. I just have not talked to. I have not talked to them, but I know of them. I will say that. Yeah, because there's just like a ton of people that I just have not talked to. Because I'm scared. Talked to Hash once and checked out his Twitch and saw Minecraft Mania and that like changed everything for me. Oh, I see. Interesting. Yeah. No, because like for me, for Minecraft events in general, from a viewer standpoint, I was like in the beginning of that, I would say. Because I was first introduced to like the whole event scene ish when it was still developing, I think. I don't know. My timeline could be very off. From Minecraft Monday back in like what? I don't even know. Back in a very long time ago when Minecraft Monday was still a thing. And I found out about it through techno. Did the music just like oh there we go. And then after that happened, MCC came to fruition. And then as a result of that, more and more events have developed. So, from a viewer standpoint, I've been aware of Minecraft events for a while. I kind of fell out of it like near the end of high school because just busy. And, but from a creator standpoint, yeah, Chamber Trials was my first one. So, it's been interesting to say the least. Oh my god. Yeah, there's like, I'm sure there's so many events that I don't even know about that like have retired or things like that, especially Crown Quest. Oh my god. Like Crown Quest retirement. Ah, so sad. Understandable, but I thought it was fun to watch because I watched Crown Quest a bit. Um, and I was like, it would be cool to play in one of those someday, but it's okay. And then I watched like, because like I had always heard of like Block Wars shortly after like MCZ was the thing, like back when it was like first developing. And I just never really paid attention to it. And now it's like, boom, Block Wars is one of the big three. The big three being MCC, Block Wars, and Pandora's Box, I believe. Question mark. That's what I consider the big three. I don't know. I didn't even know Block Wars was a thing at the time. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, like my timeline is really weird for events. It's very strange. Literally all I knew was MCC, MC Mania, and MC Mayhem. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, when it was like for modern events, before I like kind of fell out of it, it was like MCC and Block Wars for me. And then also MC Ultimate, I guess. Um, when that was still like up and running. So I guess those were the three that I knew, and then Pandora's Box came into the picture, and I was like, oh, I see. Yep. Ham had to explain to me what Block Wars was, and he was like, are you serious? Oh my god. You know what? Better late than never, I guess. Better late than never. Because I think the first smaller event that I was introduced to was, other than Chamber Travels, was, Carnage, I think. And then Blissful. And then, like, Mayhem and Mania. Because of, like, viewer applications and, like, Pride Month stuff. Because at that point in time, I just wasn't using Twitter. And then I was like, oh, wait, I'm going to have to use Twitter, huh? And so here we are. I feel like I should get around the community more often, but oh well. Honestly, me too. I'm a very, like, shy person. So you won't ever see me, like, active in Discords very many times. But, I just kind of get dragged around everywhere by, like, Sea Dog or Blue or, like, other members of the event community. And I'm just like, okay, fine by me. I'll take it. Carnage. I think Carnage is one of my top events that I want to get into. Because at first it was Clicks, and then I got into the Clicks roster, which I'm very, very grateful for. Thank you, Creepy Brawler. Um, but Carnage is like one of the ones that I really want to get into. There was a time when I basically was trying to get everywhere in the community, and that was like the peak of my popularity. Oh, then I realized this isn't healthy. That's fair. Yeah, like it's good to be well known in the community, but it's not good when you get it at the expense of your health, whether it be physical or mental or both. So that's completely fair. Like I don't blame you at all. Or I don't blame anyone at all for choosing to like take a break or like just dip for a bit because it's important, you know? Otherwise, like there's a codependency on being online so much to the point where you disregard other parts of your life, which just isn't good. So I get it. I get it. I guess that's why it's also good to balance things. Because I know, like, not recently, but like a week or so ago, I had a bit of feelings of like burnout and stuff, but then I just like took a break from Discord for like a day or two and only went on there for like important things. Um, and then it was just like, okay, yeah, just like little things like that to basically balance out the mind. That's how I avoid it in terms of just like being overstimulated with um like just new events, new applications, pings from like other people and like different servers and things. And I'm just like, oh my god, let me just like get off my phone for a day and then we'll see what happens. And then boom. I'm like, sure, the like it still lingers, obviously, because it's never gonna go away. But it's just a matter of learning how to balance everything, which is something I'm still trying to grasp with, but it's getting better, I would think, you know? I think that's also why I've never like tried to host anything myself because I know my limits. Because it's like, oh, events, other streams, Mint-A-Thon, YouTube, and like Dogcraft and other SMPs. Just like, it's already a lot of stuff I'm a part of. I don't think I'm at the capacity to like host things myself. Maybe when things start to like settle down into a somewhat coherent routine and I get a sense of like what I'm doing, maybe one day I'll do like my own thing. It'll most likely be a charity thing if I were to be honest, because that was always something I've like wanted to do. Um, but if not, then it's just like helping out with charity stuff that's also really fun. Whether I'm just like being a content creator or a staff member, it's just like, it's just things like that I really want to get into, but not now because I already have so much stuff to handle on the behind the scenes side of things. So yeah, it's just balance. Balance is key, methinks. You're telling me after all this time, I got one tropical fish from that? Are you kidding me? That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh my god. I don't know. I might make a Mitney Talks about my first year being in the event community. Because I think it's just an interesting thing to reflect on, even though I've talked about it on stream like a lot. I don't even think my YouTube audience knows too much about it. Because I just don't upload much event stuff. Like I upload one or two here and there. And then like that's it. It's not that I'm not working on them. I am working on them. But other things take priority, obviously. So, you know. So sometimes people don't even know that I play in events. And so it's like when if I upload that video, it's like, oh yeah, I do this thing too. And then people are gonna be like, huh? Cool, but huh? So I don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. That's the word I would use. Interesting in a good way. Yeah. My computer. No, don't lag on me now. Hey. Oh my god, it's almost 12 in the morning. I should probably here. I'm gonna go end stream. Let's go dump all this stuff away. I'm gonna go end stream. Boop 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 boop. Wait, I want to put these in the um. Here, let's go put these in the little chest with all the other books, and then I'll end stream because it is almost 12 in the morning. I did not realize that until now. Uh. Oh my god. But yeah, this was a fun, chill stream. It's been nice to just yap about whatnot. New books, new dogs, new advancements. We got some progress done today. Talked about friendships and events and content. Just all the fun stuff, you know? But yeah, I think I'm going to end stream here. Yippee! Because I'm tired. Alright, hold on. What the? Got distracted back. Hey. Bye. Bye, zebra. Sorry, Ymir, you came back at like such the such a wrong time. Oh my god. It's fine, crazy. Your timing is impeccable. What can I say? Such impeccable timing. Oh my god. But yeah, I'm gonna end stream. Have a good night. You too. I'm not gonna write anyone because I'm sure it's late for a lot of you too, and you all should go to bed. So you all go do that. I'm gonna go do that. But you all have a good night. Thank you all for watching, chat. It's been fun. It's not for me. Well, good for you, Zebra. I'm Asian. Oh. I don't wanna. You gotta. Surely, you gotta. But nah, I'm kidding. Do what you want, chat. I can't really tell you what to do because I'm just a random person on the internet, obviously. But yeah. Um, but I'm gonna go to bed because it's almost midnight here. So, yippee! Thank you all for watching. It's been fun. I will see you all tomorrow for. I don't even know when I'm streaming tomorrow. We'll see. I'll see you all tomorrow at like around like this time ish. Not this time, but like 2 hours earlier than this time. Yeah, but you get the idea. All right, but I'm gonna end now. Thank you all for watching. You all have a good rest of your day, night, evening, afternoon. I don't know, wherever you are in the world. And stay healthy and do all of that fun stuff. But yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. And yeah, bye bye. Bye. Wee.